What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, I'd be interested to see if these guys and what they do, because we sent them away. But if they go to talk to Vashek, I'd be interested to see if they go and talk to him.
My God. Oh, wow.
Or are they leaving town?
Greetings to you.
They might be leaving town, but I still feel like we should put a hurry on things. Yeah, they're leaving. Alright, where's Vashek at?
I apologize.
The woodcutter. Not you.
Excuse me. Are you Vashek, the woodcutter who found those weird bones?
Jesus, why the fuck do you people keep bothering
Why are
me
you all
about
bloody?
it? Are you never going to forget about those fucking bones?
What happened to you? Are you alright? Did you get beaten up on account of those bones?
What do you think? Maybe I ran into a door 20 times in a row. There was some fellas here. The bighead asked questions, and the other two gave me a battering. And what's it got to do with you, anyway? Leave me be.
Are you the fellow who found those bones? I need to know.
What the hell do you want from me? Aye, that's me. And now kindly piss off.
You say people coming to see you? Why?
To ask stupid questions like you. Where are them bones? Is it really a dragon or just some dead cow? Or, aren't you imagining it? Maybe you should lay off the booze.
I need to find those bones. Can you tell me how to get to them?
Here we go again. So, you want them for yourself. For what? To sell them? Make magic? You know what? Go to hell.
No, nothing like that. I'd take the bones away and have them destroyed. Once they're gone, folks will stop talking about them, and they'll leave you alone. That's exactly what you want, isn't it? So help me out, and you'll be left in peace.
I suppose you're right. What is it you want to know, then?
Where they're at, dude?
Who's been asking about those bones?
Everyone. There's no one who hasn't heard about them.
I don't mean the villagers. I'm more interested in strangers asking about them.
Ah, right. Well, it was mainly those bastards who beat me up. And then there were some soldiers asking questions. Well-armed, proper tough blokes. I thought it best to just straight out tell them everything I know.
Okay.
Where did you find the
Might have
bones?
to fight some people when
I'm
we get
not
there.
sure. It was somewhere in the woods, but I never went back there.
You don't remember the way?
Not exactly. I was just walking through the woods and stumbled across them. So I took one and scarpered.
You took a bone with you? What does it look like? Do you still have it?
Not anymore. I took it to show to the fellas, and they just laughed at me, saying I drink too much. It was one of the smaller ones, but still pretty big. Too big for any animal I know of. I decided to smash it to bits with an axe as soon as them strange fellas started showing up here.
Well, that's good.
Can you at least describe the route to me? The parts of it you remember?
Well, I was working in the woodcutters' camp, not far from Bilani here. And after work, I thought I'd walk along the stream that flows through there. Then I went along the path towards Rabstein. When I came across the ford there, I followed the left creek upstream.
So you didn't go as far as Rabstein?
No, I'm telling you, I was there because of the stream. And you come to it before you get to Rabstein. So I waded through the water for a while, till I came to this rocky slope on my left. And then there was this massive rock in the stream. And I didn't feel like climbing over it. I'd gone a long way by then, so I thought I'd go back home. I climbed out of the stream and went left up the hill and across this little glade towards Mezoles.
Is there anything you remember about it?
You bet there was. There was a huge tree stump, and lots of mushrooms around it. I picked a couple. Then I went around some thick bushes and headed on towards Mesales. I went past a few fallen trees all the way to this old hunting hide. Nobody uses it anymore, and it's nearly collapsed. There, I saw boulders on the slope below me, off to the left. I walked alongside them till I reached a clearing, and that was the spot.
What did the clearing look like?
Ordinary. Pretty big. Sand and stuff.
All right. Thanks.
Okay.
How come you walked through the stream? Who'd want to do that and get their feet wet?
The thing is, I heard there was precious stones to be found on the bed of that stream, but they're really small, and you have to grope in the sand and look hard.
And did you find any?
Nah.
Here we are.
Okay.
Why did you go towards Mesales from the stream? Didn't you say you live in the woodcutters camp near Billiny?
I just work there.
That's not much of an explanation.
Sometimes I go there to see if there's anything worth shooting. You know what I mean, don't you?
Poaching.
Nobody minds. No one lives there anyway, and the houses are all in ruins.
All right then.
Alright, well, we're not going to listen to all that again.
Thanks for your help. Once I find
I
those
like how
bones,
every quest
your
that
worries
has-
will be over.
Described
Yeah, whatever. Just don't bother me
on
again.
how to get there. It's been like 30 steps. So, I'm assuming we are going to be looking wherever people are. How big is this area?
About the poor suffering woman. Think of your salvation.
There you are. Alright, let's see if we can find these bones. Let's see what we're up against.
Easy.
And
good
let's see if we can
horse.
pick them up and destroy them. And then we go and talk to Catherine. After we do that, we'll pick up the quests that are in Klutenberg and then talk to the Drive Devil. I want to at least talk to Catherine.
Quick.
Trying to find out what else is going on. 'Cause we said we would do that first before going back to the Dry Devil.
Quick.
Isn't this where are we at? Yeah, isn't this where we helped the one guy?
Quick.
Where his like nephew was after him or something? For
Go.
the inheritance? Felt like it was down there. I do remember the woodcutters. Maybe it was further up.
Quick. Go. Quick. This is the camp. I'll start from here. Now to head towards Rabstein till I hit the stream.
Where's Robstein? Oh, Robstein is a place we haven't even discovered yet, huh?
Go. Go.
Dude, look
Just
how
a
much
bit further.
stamina that gives us. Or is that Rabstein? No, it's gotta be down here until he hits the stream, he said. So I'm assuming it's the crossing.
Go.
Okay, these are just regular people. Camp by the road. No, these are soldiers.
Did you manage to
Hey!
get them all back?
Your horse nearly trampled.
I wonder if those were people looking for it.
Oh. The stream across the path. I have to turn here and go upstream, and then left alongside the stream.
What? This is the stream, yeah? Left alongside the stream? Here we go. Assuming these guys are looking for the bones.
Ah, you're a dead man.
Oh,
What are you doing? A weapon? Oh, oh, oh.
you shouldn't have done that, boss. Dude, I think we just headshot him.
That dog wants to eat me. Fortune's on my side. I'll get you. What do you want?
We messed them up. Alright, Troop Commander, you have a nice helmet. Nice. Okay. Silver Warlord's badge. What's that sword? Battle Longsword. I don't think we've seen that yet. We'll take the Groshin. Didn't want to do all that. Torch. Okay, I think that was everything. So I'm assuming we keep going this way. We might as well level up our strength real quick. Or was it not strength? We have craftsmanship. Bows and crossbows. Stolen weapons, armor and clothing. We'll lose their stolen status. Yeah, we'll do that. And swords. We'll do the saber one, I guess. We're almost finished with swords. Kind of excited to use like a heavy weapon or a polearm. Polearm will be fun. Is this the Rocky Hill?
Here's the boulder in the stream. What was it Vashek said? Head right to a clearing with a tree stump surrounded by mushrooms.
Right, as in like this path, I'm assuming? Or is this the clearing? A big tree stump with mushrooms.
The stump with the mushrooms. So now it's through the small spruce trees over there towards Messeles till I reach the old hide. And there's supposed to be a fallen tree somewhere along the way.
Okay, fallen tree. Maybe this is the fallen tree? I mean, there's multiple fallen trees. Well, you probably need to eat, huh?
Look what I have for you.
Here you go, buddy. Yeah, there's fallen trees everywhere. Feel like we're going too far. It's gotta be too far, huh? Might try and grab herring. Yeah, let's grab our horse and head back. I think we went too far. I don't know if we went in the right direction.
Quick! Quick! Go! Quick! 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 Ja!
Okay, these are the spruce trees. Head through straight on as far as the old hunter's hide, roughly in the direction of Macessiles. I don't know where Macessiles is. Maybe Macessiles is this way? The whole, like, fallen tree tip does not help me. At all. I don't know where Macessiles is. I still don't know what the hunter thing is either.
Go!
What exactly am I looking for? Walk past the thick undergrowth and then straight on. As far as the
Quick!
hunter's hide.
Go!
Like a hunter's hideout?
Go!
Like a fallen tree. There's so many fallen trees.
Here it is.
Okay. Those bones do seem pretty large.
So, our paths cross again. What luck.
Pretty rotten luck, I'd say.
True enough. I have a job to do here, but people keep getting in my way. Like you, for example. What are you doing here?
Are they all drunk?
I'm here for those bones. So many people are interested in them, I just couldn't miss out.
Don't give me any of your lip. Clear off and leave me what you've found.
Not so fast. Look here. I need those bones. Can't we make some deal? I'll keep the bones, and I'll get you whatever else you want.
Do you think I'd drag myself to the middle of the woods if I wanted something I could buy on the town square? Enough of this time
These guys
wasting.
are wasted.
Give me those bones, and maybe you'll get to see your mother again.
Well, my mom's dead.
Don't think you can frighten me off. First with Slava, and now here again. I've had you up to the back teeth. Enough hot air. If you want those bones, come and take them if you can.
You think you can do anything when you're outnumbered? Let's see. At him. You're a dead man.
Dude, your buddies aren't
You're
even
a
helping
dead
you.
man.
Oh yeah, there.
Show your stuff!
Shouldn't have messed with me, dude. You shouldn't have messed with me. I will gladly take all of these potions. I'll take your book. Dude, you got some nice stuff. I've never seen this before, so I'm taking that. Weak digestive potion. I like the walnuts. I think we just took your shoes on accident. Alrighty. Yeah, those were some pretty big bones. And apparently we found a claw, so. Is it a dragon? I don't know. I don't know if that's what it is, but maybe there's some truth. No thanks. It definitely sounds like there's some villages we never discovered. That is for sure. Alright, let's wash ourselves and then go talk to him. Give him what he asked for, and then we'll head on over to Klutenberg.
Greetings. What would you like?
I'm here about the bones.
Excellent, my son. So you found them. Where are they?
Here they are. They weren't easy to
I
find.
don't think I'm gonna try and lie.
Where were they?
In the woods by Rabstein. I met a few people along the way who were interested in them, and they clearly weren't keen on giving them up easily.
But you did it, nevertheless. You are a blessing for Billany.
What now?
I'll take care of it now. I'll get rid of these bones.
How? You want to burn them?
Yes. but I'll keep it to myself where I'm going to do it. Thanks for your help. It really was a higher power that sent you to me. And you've made a good name for yourself with the abbot, too. I shall tell him everything.
Thank you, brother. God be with you.
And with you. Till we meet again.
Nice. Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll try and sleep at the tavern. And then we'll head off to Kutenberg. Let's make sure we eat before we go to bed. We could eat stuff that gives us minus energy. This gives us 20? That's kind of crazy. Oh, it's Mikush.
Greetings, Mikush. What are you doing here?
What do you think? Care to play?
How are things?
How are things?
Things are good. Thanks for asking.
Is Vendula still with you in the forest?
Aye, she is. But she keeps trying to run away. Svatava watches her like a hawk now.
What are your plans?
Vendula wants to go to Colleen, but Svatava doesn't want that. She says the girl would go wild there. I've got no problem staying here. Finally, I don't have to hide the fact that I like playing.
What are you doing here? Have you started playing again?
I went to the farm to sell some fabric, and I thought I'd quench my thirst. And some old friends here were playing dice. They thought I wouldn't want to play, but I did. And I won. I couldn't resist. I stayed, and came home with a sack full of groschen.
What did Svatova say about that?
What could she say? I tell her about every win now. She even praises me when I win big.
Oh boy.
I'll be with you.
Nice. Well, good for him, man.
Greetings to
At
you.
least he's winning.
Wish you a blessed evening.
Oh, can we not? I thought we could sleep here. Yeah, the bed's right here. Why can't we get a room?
Greetings.
Can I spend... Just the all I...
Sorry.
No, that doesn't matter. Alright, here's...
Thanks.
Perfect. I don't think there is, we could wash ourselves with soap before we head out. Or use a bathhouse in, Klutenberg. Either would work. Let's go until 5. That way it gives us plenty of time to go ahead and, wash our clothes. And by the time we get there, hopefully it's not past noon. Because it'll probably be, a decent ride. A couple hours long. So let's go find where this soap spot is. The laundry spot. Should be right up the stream, yeah? Yes, it is. If we stay on the left side here, we can go wash our clothes, and then we'll fast travel to Kutenberg. Because... yeah, all of this stuff is back at Kutenberg. A lot of side questing in this game, but I enjoy it. There was a couple really good quests in this game. I really enjoyed the mine quest where they thought the devils were coming out, or the demons. That was pretty cool. Let's just watch everything. Select all. Confirm. Nice. Alright, we should be nice and clean now. Let's get herring. And head back to Kutenberg. Back to the big city. See how long it takes. Avoid? Jerks. Come on, then.
Show me.
Dude, we're one-tapping these wolves now. That's pretty great. Did we get bloody from that? A little bit. Of course we did. Alright, let's keep it moving. Jeez, dude, as soon as we leave. Alright, it probably took about 3 hours. Probably about 3.5 from Billany. Now we do have some quests that we can pick up here. So I think I might.
Good
Let's
morning
pick up
to
the
you.
quest, but we're still going to talk to Catherine.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free.
My vineyard is new, and the folks in this town are damn stubborn. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them, and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
Sure.
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are, to your health. I'm curious what you'll think of it.
I have to say, I didn't expect that. You're right, it has a real bite to it.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like
Jeez.
dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. Not like this.
Poor guy.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? Well, I'm not sure. I tried sticking his snout in it, putting pepper in my boots, and nothing worked. Piss in my boots again the next morning.
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see. Maybe you could. If you're not from around here, that is.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone else, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Sure, why not? If all you need is someone folk won't recognize.
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. They call it the monastery secret. People can't get enough of it, and I can't figure out what their secret is. But I intend to find out.
Right, I understand what you want from me. But if it's a secret, it won't be easy.
No, it won't. But don't worry, I have a plan. The custodian of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town, an innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a real know-it-all when it comes to wine. He really likes to boast about it. If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from abroad, I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you, and maybe he'll reveal something.
You want me to be smellier? I don't see how that could make a good impression on him.
Not smellier, sommelier. It's a wine expert. Just act intelligent and use some foreign words. It'll be easy. I have some books about wine at home. Maybe you could read through them. You do know how to read, right? Havel's a bit thick anyway, so it won't be hard to impress him.
Okay.
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
When I said I have it, that wasn't, entirely accurate.
Okay.
What's the truth then?
The book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone, and she hasn't given it back yet. Miss Adleta Manlica should have it. I lent it to her during our, let's call it our friendship, which has come to an end.
Yeah, aren't you married?
Didn't you say you're married?
What has that to do with anything?
Oh, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind if you asked an old girlfriend to return a book you lent her.
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be expected of a respectable young woman. But her family's patience ran out, so they arranged her marriage and put an end to her dalliances. Since then, Adleta has been confined to her room and guarded like the crown jewels.
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Master Swordsmith Mannlicher has a house in Lethlilskar Street. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the gardens behind the Italian court, where she is guarded by her brother. The Mannlichers don't want any more problems.
Oh, jeez. Well, that
Doesn't
sounds
matter.
difficult.
I'll find a way to get the book back.
Great! Any more questions?
Do you have any idea what this secret might be?
They're monks, so it could be anything. Maybe they put the crushed up bones of saints in it, or they sing hymns to the wine. How should I know?
Okay.
Do you really think Havel would just tell me the secret? You don't even know if he actually knows it. Or it might just be a rumor.
Havel really is a bit thick. Either the monks have a secret and Havel will tell you, or there's no secret and Havel will confirm it.
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making an impression is the main thing. You look like you can handle it. Good luck. Farewell.
Okay, well, we got some speech points. Partner in crime. Can sell stolen goods to anyone without fear of detection. Haggling. Battle cry. Buy and sell potions. Let's do partner in crime. Sounds pretty useful. And then horsemanship. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's do head start times 2. Give ourselves a bit more speed. Okay, we got a mission tipster over this way. Oh, there's a barber. Menhard. Impression on Havel. His book on wine. There's 2 quests out there. 1 quest outside. The rest are just mission tipsters. Let's get this POI. See what this is about, and then we'll go talk to Catherine. Wash ourselves real quick. Nice, Munt washed himself too.
Look what I have for you.
Give you another piece of wolf meat. Alright, I'm assuming you are the guy. No, you're not. Litka. Apothecary.
Grüß Gott, was brauchst du?
What about poisons? Are you selling those?
Poisons? Who do you take me for? I don't even mix poisons, let alone sell them.
Why not?
What are poisons for? Only killing people. There was such a miscreant here. He reveled in all sorts of poisons and such devilish things. When poisoning began to be a problem in the city, the bailiff had him expelled. It said he leads dangerous heathens at a ruin somewhere. Rabstein or someplace like that. At least from what I've heard. Möge Gott mit dir sein. Excuse me.
Okay. A mill ruin. Grabstein. Is that the place that doesn't like us? No, that's for Borscht. Okay, we gotta be like that close. Grabstein. Old campsite. There's gotta be stuff down here. There it is. Ah, okay. That's kind of where we just were at. Well, let's go see our good friend Catherine, shall we? We do have some weapons. This isn't even close to better than what we have. Balshan's sword. Oh yeah, that's Posey's. You hunting bow. I'm assuming that this guy will only buy weapons.
Should I go and get something from the kitchen?
No. Guten Tag, mein Freund. Take your pick, but no... Was darf's heute...
Show me your...
Okay. Battle longsword. Training sword. You will not take the bows, but you will take this other stuff. Okay. Do you have any, like, schematics? Basilard. Take you. You have some Toledo steel, too. Alright, now we can sell a whole bunch of stuff. Bassinet. Cuirass. Is there anything less than, like, 150? No. That'll do. That'll free up some weight for us. Cool. Should definitely be hitting those shops. How many traders there are. Dude, we could make a ton of money here. That's a tailor. Kind of hoping it'd be a barber. Although we never really have our helmet off anyways. Okay, here's an armor smith. Ah, there's another fast travel point right here. Dude, this stuff's cool looking.
What can I do for you?
This kind of stuff reminds me of like Oblivion and Skyrim, how they just have the stuff sitting around and you could steal it. Good times. Good times in those games. Okay, another like 200. Which won't be anything. If we did this, took you off, that'll work. Anything that we want to buy here? No.
I was glad to be of help to you.
Okay, there's some more freed up weight. It's a normal trader.
Looking for some. What do you want?
Show me...
You sell all kinds of stuff. The hunting bow, the torch, beggar's hood, gambeson. Anything real cheap. Padded, soft boots.
Happy to be.
Perfect.
They pour the beer on the
Hangman's Tavern. This is definitely where she's at.
Ah, it's filthy. Damn it.
Oh, she's in here.
Be careful. It is. There. It looks better already.
The innkeeper. Alright, what are we doing here? Catherine is in Kutenberg asking around about Liechtenstein. It's about time I visit her there and figure out what's going on.
Henry, I was wondering
Aye.
when you'd turn up.
Lots of people.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men.
Working at a tavern
who
would
I
be a good place
sometimes
for
have to beat
information.
off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
What a load of shit.
Well, working in a tavern can't be easy for a woman like you.
What do you mean, a woman like me?
A beautiful woman. Does anyone harass you? Just say the word and I'll take care of it.
Ah, don't you worry, love.
Henry's a funny guy.
I can take care of myself.
But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild even for me.
Okay.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals
Oh, this
call
is
it
where we can
the
fight.
hole in the wall.
Okay.
I see the owner's got a sense of humour.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a joke. You'll find it in Hot Prink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noblemen's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight.
I hope Catherine's
Watch out
really
for
on our
yourself,
side.
Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
I don't know if she is, if I'm being honest.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Excuse me.
Okay, so where do we go for this? Find goat skin over here. And this is where two quests are. That actually works out nicely. So we'll pick up the missions when we go over there. What is this place? They got like a fighters guild here or something? Of course it would be closed. Dang, can't even get in there. Black. Fisherman. Cool, cool. A beggar monk? Oh, geez. Yeah, this is really a run-down part of the town, huh? What else is over here? Dude, this place is huge. Okay. That's all
Keep
cool.
close to the oven. It's not safe.
Greetings to you two.
I like how she's all in pretty nice clothes. Everybody else looks super grubby.
I don't have a groschen to my name. What are you going to do about it? You don't have the coin? All right, bastard. Come on, then. You're a dead man!
Okay, cool. Knuckles.
Why did you do that?
Where's the guard?
Stop smashing! Come on then!
Beating him!
Ah, fuck
A
that.
ruffian told him to stop beating him?
What now, fucker? Shit! Fuck!
Alright, excuse me. I got some people to talk to here.
Why did you do that?
Careful. Hey? This is unbelievable.
Rat? What's up with all these people?
The service might be a bit slow here.
Oh.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I won't tell you anything, stranger. If there's something you want to know, Chenyek will tell you, or not.
Okay.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyek?
No, I couldn't. We don't talk to strangers here.
And where can I find this Chenyek?
Christ! You're a bit slow, ain't you? Somewhere here in the hole, I reckon. He usually sits next to Hugo. He's kind of our top dog.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyek.
You look like a top dog. Because you are, huh?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
Who are you? And your people?
Well, I'm Chenyek.
All right. But why all that horse shit about whether I'd fit in with you or not?
Look at it like this. This is a place for a certain sort of people what have their own rules. Although folk usually think we don't play by no rules.
Okay.
Ah, I reckon I see now.
Grand.
I'll fit right in here. After all, I'm in the trade.
Funny, I ain't seen your mug before, though.
No, I ain't from this neck of the woods. I do business mostly out of Colleen, only the catchpoles there are on my heels. I done in this fucker what owed me a pile of glint, only the bugger turns out to be the son of a councillor, so he needs to lay low for a bit, see? A mate of mine sent me to see Goatskin. Says he owes him from way back and he'd get me fixed up like...
One of ours from Colleen. Well, that's another story.
Nice. That was a good story, Henry.
Our doors is always open to you fellas. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Because he said he was a spy, huh?
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobhead. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big god. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying, anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he's stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marble.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's Patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner. And then there's the big bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
Poverty and modesty are the sole and true virtues in a Christian's life. Even the church is supposed to be poor.
Nicely put, but wrong. Second question.
Oh.
Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The nobility.
While the nobility has the means to spread the Reformation, it lacks the motivation. Not to mention that most nobles are corrupted by the Antichrist. The answer is the common people.
I knew right away that the people who meet here in the hole are a different bunch.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Oh, shoot.
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Oh.
From what you said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way around, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
I'm on your side.
Yeah, don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. but he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
Okay.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Okay.
Here's to the guild.
To the guild!
Or is he gonna trick us and then test us?
That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders. And for that red-bearded gob of his, sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
Cabbage.
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Okay.
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
I don't mind these
You'll
people.
give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay, I like it.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right. I'll head out.
Good luck.
That sounds like, yeah, I like that. That's cool.
You got a moment, lad?
Who, me? Yeah.
You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
BS, huh? Sounded convincing.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
I mean, extra money, why not, right?
That sounds reasonable. What do you know about the wine?
I knew we'd get along. The wine is in a warehouse somewhere. If you find it and bring it to me, I'll give you a better price for it than any merchant in the town. So think about it. The buyer I got is particularly interested in this bottle.
I'll look for it. Chenyek said you could give me some gear, too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you.
Ooh, Quick Finger and Nighthawk Potion. There's Goliath. We'll talk to him next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.